Hello, my name is Stephen Labiak, and welcome to week 14 about all things about bankruptcy. This week we're going to talk about medical bills. You often hear people say a common reason people file for bankruptcy is because of medical bills. Well, I'll be honest with you, most of the reasons I see are related to cars and houses and things like that and job loss. I do see some clients with medical bills. Some of the common questions, and probably more about these bills than anything else, is should I pay them? Well, when you file bankruptcy, you have to list all your assets and all your debts, which include your medical bills, so you need to list your medical bills. So then people still feel worried, like, is my doctor still going to treat me? Are they going to give me substandard care? Well, you have the letter of the law and you have the spirit of the law. The grand scheme of things, if you're filing on the big hospital, if you're filing on the community medical center, if you're filing on Kaiser Permanente, they're fairly large, you are a drop in the bucket. They're not going to notice one way or the other you filed bankruptcy on their debt. So I'm going to tell you, on those kind of people, include it, don't worry about it, keep going to the doctor. Now, you're living in a small town, there's one doctor, Dr. Fred. Dr. Fred's 70 years old. Dr. Fred has his own billing. Dr. Fred may notice if you file bankruptcy on him. In that kind of situation, you need to still include Dr. Fred, but if you feel you have to make arrangements and that's something that Dr. Fred insists on is treating you, or maybe you have to give him a little money up front to get the service next time, well, that's just some of the drawbacks of living in a small town. It's nice that you know Dr. Fred personally, but he may not be able to have your business anymore because of the bankruptcy. But most people nowadays, they do live in larger cities, or cities large enough that they do have a regional medical center or a Kaiser or something large like that, where, it's not going to be noticed one way or the other. The other thing to consider about medical bills and filing bankruptcy is wait till you got all your medical bills before you file bankruptcy. Too often people, maybe they get in an accident and they all of a sudden they're hit with a ton of medical bills and they're worried, oh my God, I got all these bills, what do I do? And I'll talk to them and ask, well, are you done with treatment? Do you have any more surgeries coming up? If you have upcoming surgeries and you're going to maybe have a $5,000 copay or something like that coming up, you know what? Wait until the surgery is done. Make sure there's not going to be any complications from the surgery before you file bankruptcy. Because if you jump the gun, file bankruptcy before all your surgeries, you may come out of bankruptcy, have a surgery, and all of a sudden be hit with another $10,000 bill that if you would have just waited a couple months, you wouldn't have to be responsible to pay for. So when it comes to medical bills, it's a large institution, don't worry about it. And if you have upcoming surgeries, make sure you do the surgery before you file bankruptcy. So if you have any questions about this or anything else related about bankruptcy, feel free to give me a call at 559-274-2868. My name's Stephen Labiak, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.